बड़ी जल्दी अगले साल चोणां होण जा रही ने अलबर्टा दियां लगदा कि शायद मार्च ਜਾਂ ਅਪ੍ਰੈਲ ਦੇ ਵਿੱਚ ਚੋਣਾਂ ਦਾ ਸੱਦਾ ਦਿੱਤਾ ਜਾਵੇ ਤੇ ਮਈ ਜੂਨ ਦੇ ਵਿੱਚ ਚੋਣਾਂ ਕਰਵਾਈਆਂ ਜਾਣ ਆਉਂਦੇ ਮਹੀਨਿਆਂ ਵਿੱਚ ਪਤਾ ਲੱਗੇਗਾ ਫਿਰ ਤੁਹਾਨੂੰ ਦੱਸਾਂਗੇ ਤੇ ਅੱਜ ਸਾਡੇ ਨਾਲ ਅੰਮ੍ਰਿਤ ਮਠਾਰੂ ਅਲਬਰਟਾ ਪਾਰਟੀ ਜਿਹੜੀ ਕਿ ਬਣੀ ਤੇ ਪਹਿਲਾਂ ਦੀ ਆ ਲੇਕਿਨ ਇਸ ਵੇਲੇ ਸਟੀਫਨ ਮੈਂਡਲ ਜਿਹੜੇ ਨੇ ਤੁਸੀਂ ਸਾਰੇ ਜਾਣਦੇ ਹੋ ਕਿ ਬੜੇ ਪੋਪੂਲਰ ਮੇਅਰ ਸੀ ਐਡਮਿੰਟਨ ਦੇ 3 ਵਾਰ ਰਹਿ ਚੁੱਕੇ ਪੀਸੀ ਪਾਰਟੀ ਵਿੱਚੋਂ ਮੰਤਰੀ ਵੀ ਰਹਿ ਚੁੱਕੇ ਆ ਤੇ ਹੁਣ ਉਹ ਕਹਿ ਰਹੇ ਕਿ ਮੈਂ ਉਹਨਾਂ ਨੇ ਪ੍ਰੋਗਰੈਸਿਵ ਲਫ਼ਜ਼ ਛੱਡ ਦਿੱਤਾ ਪੀਸੀ ਨੇ ਤੇ ਮੈਂ ਪ੍ਰੋਗਰੈਸਿਵ ਹਾਂ ਤੇ ਇਸ ਕਰਕੇ ਆਪਣੀ ਅਲਬਰਟਾ ਪਾਰਟੀ ਜੁਆਇਨ ਕੀਤੀ ਆ ਉਹਨਾਂ ਨੇ ਵੀ ਹੈਵ ਵਿਦ ਅਸ ਆਵਰ ਪਾਸਟ ਮੇਅਰ ਸਟੀਫਨ ਮੈਂਡਲ past health minister and now leader of Alberta Party endorsing his candidate Amrit Matharu. Stephen, welcome.
It's a pleasure to be here. It's an incredible crowd. It's wonderful to see so many people supporting Amrit. He's a wonderful candidate. He represents a great future of our province, a future of your community, and having young people like that on our team is incredibly important.
So you have an idea when the election is going to be called, maybe March, April, May?
Yeah. Well, the law that was passed by the previous government states that there's a window in which the government has to have the election. It can't be before March 1st, and it can't be any later than May 31st. So within that 90-day window is when they have to have it. And really, unfortunately, that's the Premier's decision, and she will pick when it's probably best for her. But we hope at the end of the day it's not good for her.
ਤੇ ਸਾਡੇ ਸ਼ਹਿਰ ਦੇ ਨੌਜਵਾਨ ਅੰਮ੍ਰਿਤ ਮਠਾਰੂ ਉਹਨਾਂ ਨੇ ਫੈਸਲਾ ਕੀਤਾ ਆ ਕਿ ਉਹ ਰਨ ਕਰਨਗੇ ਅਗਲੀਆਂ ਚੋਣਾਂ ਵਿੱਚ ਐਡਮਿੰਟਨ ਮੈਡੋਜ਼ ਦੇ ਵਿੱਚੋਂ ਆਹ ਗੱਲਬਾਤ ਕਰਦੇ ਹਾਂ ਬੜਾ ਭਰਵਾਂ ਇਕੱਠ ਆ ਅੱਜ ਵੈਸੇ ਐਤਵਾਰ ਲੌਂਗ ਵੀਕਐਂਡ ਵੀ ਆ ਤੇ ਛੁੱਟੀ ਵਿੱਚ ਇਕੱਠੇ ਹੋਏ ਆ ਸਾਰੇ ਦੇ ਆਓ ਅੰਮ੍ਰਿਤ ਜੀ ਕਿਵੇਂ ਤੁਸੀਂ ਫੈਸਲਾ ਕੀਤਾ ਇਸ ਪਾਰਟੀ ਦੇ ਨਾਲ ਆਉਣ ਦਾ ਜੁਆਇਨ ਕਰਨ ਦਾ
ਪਹਿਲਾਂ ਸਭ ਤੋਂ ਬਹੁਤ ਬਹੁਤ ਧੰਨਵਾਦ ਤੁਹਾਡਾ ਸਾਡੇ ਇੱਥੇ ਇਵੈਂਟ 'ਤੇ ਆਉਣ ਨੂੰ ਅਤੇ ਸਪੋਰਟ ਕਰਨ ਵਾਸਤੇ ਐਂਡ ਸਿੰਪਲ ਜਿਹਾ ਰੀਜ਼ਨ ਸੀਗਾ ਭਾਈ ਕਿ ਆਪਣੀ ਪ੍ਰੋਵਿੰਸ ਨੂੰ ਜਿਹੜੀ ਹੈਗੀ ਆ ਸਹੀ ਡਾਇਰੈਕਸ਼ਨ ਨਹੀਂ ਮਿਲ ਰਹੀ ਹੈਗੀ ਦੋਨੀ ਪਾਸਿਓਂ ਰਾਈਟ NDP ਜਿਹੜੇ ਹੈਗੇ ਆ ਉਹ ਪੈਸਾ ਜ਼ਿਆਦਾ ਖਰਚ ਰਹੇ ਹੈਗੇ ਆ ਸੋਸ਼ਲ ਆਪਣੀ ਬਜਟ ਜਿਹੜੀ ਹੈ ਸੰਭਾਲ ਨਹੀਂ ਰਹੇ ਹੈਗੇ PCs ਜਿਹੜੇ ਹੈਗੇ ਔਰ UCPs ਜਿਹੜੇ ਹੈਗੇ ਆ ਉਹ ਚਾਹੁੰਦੇ ਹੈਗੇ ਕਿ ਸੋਸ਼ਲੀ ਆਪਾਂ ਸਟ੍ਰਿਕਟ ਹੋ ਜਾਈਏ ਪੂਰੀ ਤਰ੍ਹਾਂ ਅਤੇ ਫਾਈਨੈਂਸ਼ਲੀ ਜਿਹੜੀ ਹੈ ਕੱਟ ਡਾਊਨ ਕਰ ਲੱਗ ਪਈਏ ਦੋਨੀ ਪਾਸਿਓਂ ਕੋਈ ਸਵਾਲ ਜਿਹੜਾ ਹੈਗਾ ਇਹ ਕੋਈ ਆਨਸਰ ਜਿਹੜਾ ਵਧੀਆ ਨਹੀਂ ਹੈਗਾ ਸਾਨੂੰ ਰਾਈਟ ਸਿੰਪਲ ਰੀਜ਼ਨ ਇਹ ਸੀਗਾ ਰਨ ਕਰਨ ਵਾਸਤੇ
Tell our viewers about your background, please.
So I'm a Bachelor's of Commerce and Marketing. I actually am also the General Secretary of Gurdwara Millwoods as well as the Chairman of the Ramgarhia Khalsa School here, and I still hold those positions as well. Among others, it's been volunteering with the Nagar Kirtan Committee. Past, I've been actually the head of the First Aid Unit. And now, recently, I had actually the opportunity of coming back and serving on the Nagar Kirtan Committee as well.
I know you and your candidates are door knocking, going door to door, listening to people. What are you hearing and seeing in the air?
Well, we hear most of all that people want to listen to us. They're not overly enthralled with either the right or the left, and they want to hear some kind of a balance that people can listen to and say, well, that's reasonable. That's a balance. They understand the importance of education. They understand the importance of delivering programs. They also understand that we can't continue to go on this incredibly run of debt that we're going to be able to deliver services in the long term. So we have to find a balance. And we believe you can do this balancing, but it can't be overnight, but it has to be a commitment to do it within a reasonable length of time.
Elections are coming soon, like I said, it could be next 6 months, next 8 months, right?
Yes.
And are you preparing for that already? And what's your strategy? You have a campaign team in place?
Yes, of course. I'm actually very fortunate that my family is very supporting in this role as well. And that's what we're actually gathered here for today as well, is to gather here, everyone show support together, and hopefully we can get some volunteers out of this event as well, and of course the vote. That's the main thing.
Provinces and their premiers, Doug Ford, Manitoba Premier, now your contender Jason Kenney, and they're all getting together for a fight against Liberals on carbon tax. What's happening? What's your view on that?
Well, I don't think anybody from any direction likes taxes. So we have to be realistic, is that nobody wants a tax. And so if we have to pay for things, how are we going to pay for them? The argument about the carbon tax was that we get a pipeline. So we haven't got a pipeline. So many argue that, well, you need to get rid of the carbon tax. You don't get a pipeline. Others argue that what's going to happen is Ottawa is going to impose a carbon tax on the province because they have the centralized right in the Constitution to do that. I'm not a constitutional expert. My guess is that it's probably correct. So you don't gain a lot by fighting. I think you have to stand your ground. When you believe you're right, you stand your ground. But I think that from my point of view, let's see if we can find a solution that's going to work for everybody, not sit and fight. And that seems to be the opposite operandi of a Kenney government or even a Ford government. Let's fight rather than find solutions. And that's what happened with our province now, is that our Premier decided, let's fight with everybody and not find a way to find some common ground to get the pipeline built. And I think there could have been things that should have been done that allowed us to be a much further down the road than we were before. So, it's a very difficult situation. Nobody likes the carbon tax. Nobody likes tax. But it's got to be part of an entire package of how we're going to get this province out of the incredible debt that we're in right now.
I can see hundreds of your supporters gathered here, on this busy Thanksgiving long weekend. But still, there's so many other viewers, thousands of viewers of yours are watching. And what message you have to convey for them? What kind of help you're expecting from the community at large?
Well, the main help would be their vote. Would be the community vote, would be your vote. I also recommend doing your research before putting in a vote, right? See what the policies, what parties' policies, they resonate with you, right? Just don't go in voting for someone that you think is going to be good. Do your research. It's very easy now. Yeah.
In the past, the Liberal Party was the third choice after PC and NDP, and now looks like they are evaporating, just one seat in the legislature right now. What do you think next year's the legislature is going to look like?
Well, see, I believe in 2015, people didn't vote NDP. They voted against the PCs, right? And I think that's a big factor. I think what happens now is people are going to start transitioning back. But a recent poll actually suggests that 53% of Albertans are centrists, right? They're not left, right wing, or right wing. They believe in both sides of the spectrum. But it's just that they want their monetary spending to be more conservative and their social policies to be more progressive, right? So that actually makes Alberta Party the prime candidates, right? Or the prime party to vote for. The reason being, we are centrists, right? We're right in the middle and we believe in those values that apparently a lot of Albertans do as well.
Prime Minister Trudeau is saying that when he was elected in 2015 and he had support of Albertans to fight for environment, and that's what he did. And now he's saying just PC premiers are there just standing up against me and creating all that. What do you think Liberal government, federal Liberal government, what is the situation they are going to be left next year when the election comes about 10 or 11 months from now?
First of all, I worry about Alberta and what's best for Alberta, how we can make this province get people back to work again. Problem is right now, in 2014, we had a capital investment in this province of $97.8 billion. It's 45% less today. Employment is way down. Opportunity is way down. Calgary has the second highest unemployment rate in this country. We have to get people back to work. So the most important thing is let's find ways to stop fighting and get people working. That's what Albertans want. Let's solve those problems. And at the end of the day, you end up fighting, that's okay. And I don't mind fighting with Otto. I don't mind fighting with anybody. But my concern is let's get people back to work. That's what's most important. And Amrit we'll work hard to do that. And that's what we care about, people. And we care about their education, we care about health care, but we also care about getting them employed.
Good crowd, Mr. Mandel.
Thank you. Take care. Nice to see everybody. Look forward to this afternoon.
Thank you.